Hello, boys and girls, it's me, Cool Yoshi here, welcoming you back to my 100% blind playthrough of Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. Where's my character selection? There it is. Alright. In the last video, we left off, as you can see, doing Volga's Battle and Boss Challenge A rank. I honestly don't know what I was doing. I certainly did not play Infer for any minute. I think the game just defaulted to that for some reason. Anyway, as you can see, we did Volga's Battle and Boss Challenge A rank. Now we're gonna do the same exact thing for Wizzro as well. So, yep, same old story, same old song and dance as it goes. I hope I don't get too bored for saying that a lot, because really it is just the same thing over and over again. I will say it takes a lot of courage to do something like this constantly. I feel like most people would probably give up on this 100% fun point to say, oh, I did one character, I think that's more than enough, so I won't do it anymore. Yeah. Because I'm so tired of this grind. Probably makes the most sense to just go ham and just slam the enemies as fast as I can. That way we can get the troops defeated a bit faster. Thankfully, I have discovered a few strategies here. For the first part of this part, and also when doing the special, defeating the enemies with the special attacks, you actually don't want to even do it at first. You want to just purposely delay a bit, because then more troops will show up. And once you do that, then you can use the specials, and things telling you a lot easier. You'll have to take out a lot more, but it is very worth it, because you just get in general a lot faster. Okay, this one we should be able to just attack a bit. So we have to walk over, we'll wait a bit. There we go. Easy enough. That just ran out. I will still use Special Fountain. I just want to use it right now. Heck, I might actually delay it a bit. So you need to do this a little bit different. I should probably just use my Magic Fountain. So this is the match. Oh yeah, that's right. I can't do it yet because I have full magic already, so I should use this first to get rid of these guys. Alright, so got rid of 100 of those. I think it's like 100 or 200 you have to defeat here before you will have enough. So it'll look insane. It'll look like it'll look like there's nothing at first, but believe me, this is the best strategy. There we go. Now that they've received the reinforcements, we're going to AoE it down. Depending on how lucky you get, it'll take a little bit longer, but honestly, you'll get just as much boost. So we get to basically hear it Wizzro and laugh for ourselves at the same time. I think overall, probably just using the specials was going to be faster with Wizzro. Although, like I said, it's kind of mixed whether or not it's faster or not. It's probably only fast really to use maybe some specials elsewhere and then just for the rest. Either way, it's still helpful. Then you just get more troops to deal with, and then you can just attack them later to get the at-bat. I will say this is one of the sections to finish, though. They're just so spread out here. It's almost impossible to get them all done fast. Okay, we have to use the fire. Even lower than I expected. I think it's partially just because I either messed up the troops or Wizzro has like one of the slowest animations ever. It's taking almost a full timer just to get it done. To be fair, he has like one of the longest animations. Even I'm a little bit annoyed at this. He might have gotten C rank just because of how long it took. Might actually have to redo the battle now because you can see or and really so, it might be too slow overall. Okay, we still got a B ranking, that's fine. So it's better than nothing. Well, I guess probably the mix of it is we just got really unlucky with the teams. I think the game really delayed that last teleport. We used that. Simply did not get it. Now we just do this instead, which is much faster. Thankfully, Wizzro at least has a decent combo content, so we'll transfer quite a bit. Okay. For a bit. Let this finish up our YouTubes. Okay, we got more YouTubes to start now. What if we do this? It might leave us closer to but at the same time we're not getting more close. Oh yeah, I am playing as Wizzro, but of course we're still gonna have to face ourselves later anyway. Easy. Nice. Alright, we got it done much faster this time. I'll say, Wizzro took a really long time. He does have one of the longest specials. Honestly, it seems like whoever has the faster specials is gonna get the way close to the time. Just doing this honestly faster. Oh, he wasn't really doing it anyway. It'd be easier to just do that. Let's why not just stay here for a bit. Just want to make it switch here, clearly. That's what it is. I know I didn't have to do that, but we need to roll it early. I don't know what the timer is. And for those of you who don't know, the 5-minute timer doesn't matter. All it cares about is how long you took in the overall battle. That's what determines if you get a rank or not. I think we still have it, but I could be wrong. We did take a really long time on that special bad. This might be one of the who knows? This could be one of the timer challenges for just tying content for a rank. And it's all because we had to do that one battle with just special attacks. That's what makes it so easy. Pogo, we just want to keep it tackle. There we go. Oh, he fell behind us, so we just completely missed. It took him outside of the game as well. It's just kind of, yeah, we're basically kicking him off the tree, basically. Except the wall keeps him in, unfortunately. For us, I would have love to kick him right off the cliff there. That would've been cool. Let's see. Anyway, we'll just skip this, because I don't know if we got any or not. Oh, it is just Nils anyway. Yeah, see, it doesn't care about timer, might I say. You just need to do... So it doesn't even care about your time, then. All it cares about is you get enough Nils. That's all it looks for the A rank. Oh, what am I doing? I need to keep that. Let's keep this as well. Oh, that's a new one, I guess. So I guess I could have discarded that, but I don't care. So yeah, so in the end, the time doesn't matter. Really, your actual time up for those is 5 minutes. As long as you don't take 5 minutes, you won't game over, and you'll still be able to keep going. Anyway, we saw a bunch of the specials now, so let's show off the Wizzro's Ever move, shall we? The first one I'm going to show off, I'm going to have to do it right away, by the way. Of course, Wizzro I'm really been looking forward to, though. He's the next best giant boss killer alongside Lana and Sia, so he's going to be really useful. Now, this is a really interesting ability. It's kind of hard to get, but it's kind of a weird ability. You have to basically have a power captain you're trying to control right now. That is basically what you want to use. And if you press the attack button and it works, it isn't blocked, you'll grab the character and attack. If you time it right, you can also spend a viewpoint with that. You can do it with pretty much anything. So yeah, you can do it with the Arrow Floss as well. So pretty much any captive-based enemy you can grab. It's pretty useless though, so generally there's a couple other times you want, actually. My favorite tactic is this is the best for bosses. For everything else, you want to do this. You can also rotate the so that's pretty cool. I'm just gonna magic it now. Probably have to smash this anyway, so we get to see what happens when smashes Ganon. Okay, he just hits him like once. That attack in particular is really fast. All you have to do is do that 2 times, and yeah, you'll instantly smash the enemy's weak point. So we don't even have to worry about bosses anymore. Just doing that alone is enough to smash them. It's not the best range, so we probably won't be able to do the best attacks out. But since Wizzro's attack is one, but also has a lot of hits, probably the special moves, I guess. So we will try that for taking out the giant bosses when it's going on analyze. Otherwise, for just getting the shoots, you want to be either do this and spin it around, or you want to do this instead. This attack as well. This one is not really good. It's really slow and hardly really works. Pretty much, you just want to use this and other stuff. Anyway, apparently he wants to make these enemies suffer more. Classic Wizzro. He wants to make everyone suffer after all. Alright. It's going. Okay, I want to go around and get the other things as well, so let's do that. Alright, there we go. Don't have enough time to get to that, but that's fine. Did very well. I just say, Wizzro's actually a pretty good character. I think I initially ditched him as a bad character simply because I died with him pretty easily, and his attacks are kind of weird in a weird at first, but he actually really okay. You can just spamming this alone takes out quite a few enemies, and both the beam and this are really good at AoE, so he has no problems with it. Might be Had not been for Boca, Naruto, he might have been. Who knows? Maybe people might vote for it. Anyways, yeah, he's a really good character. Another reason why I was excited to get into these later parts is, like, the later we go in, there's a lot more better characters that we start having. Pretty soon we'll get up to Young Link, which is going to be completely different. Young Link is going to be crazy. We're pretty much going to be exclusively with that character. So he is really strong. The only problem is that he's doing the magic strategy a little bit better, but I think what I'm going to do is kind of mix in when to use that. So you probably don't even use his magic to make a counter, but it does still help out a lot. Yes. Figure it out. So yeah, this is a pretty easy character that lets you know. It is a character to do well with once you know what to do with. Combos are a lot more consistent too, so it's always gonna be the third attack, which is this. For boss heroes. Either that and either direct physical attacks or just constant dodging. You might have noticed, yeah, sometimes I'll dodge and attack. The reason why you want to do that is because it cuts off the longer range and allows you to attack and help you attacks. So that's really good. After all, this game is supposed to be based off of a fighting game, sort of. It's not really a fighting game, but it kind of has that fighting game for dodge. So I will say, if we ever play a fighting game, don't watch it. I'm probably I do not play fighting games at all. I have like what, one fighting game on this. On Soul at all. So yeah, it's not one of those. But I do have some cool stuff, I guess. Well, I think that's part of the. Yeah, there we go. Again, assaulting the Camaran for no reason, Wizzro. Alright. Enough of that. Let's go on here. Well, I guess the screen, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what it's actually. I think it is probably. Who knows? But I guess it was a Camaran. We'd probably hear a something. So maybe it was just the screen, I guess. Yeah, maybe he's looking at the player. That would make sense. Anyway, oh, what is his best outfit, honestly? Most of these outfits, since he's based off of a pole, they're mostly just related to the different varieties of those that can be found. I like this one better. I'm just gonna stick with that. Alright, yeah, let's just do this now. And there we go. We should now be able to do this battle. This one is by far the easiest if you have Fairy Magic. Probably my #1 recommended thing is not just like leveling up, like getting your Fairy Magic powered up is definitely doing well in this, because Fairy Magic is really busted in this game. I doubt we'll be able to do that at all, though, in the I will say, not only is this not going to be the only time we go through the Hyrule Warriors series, but I heard there's another Hyrule Warriors game coming out. Given what the people have seen, I'm probably going to do 100% on that as well. That might actually be my next secondary project after this. But anyways, I think my delay on Breath of the Wild, honestly, I think it's pretty good because, who knows, if you guys wait long enough, you might actually see the Switch 2 version instead of the Switch 1. Believe me, it'll be well worth it because the certain run version is kind of for modes, but Switch 2, I know one of its big features is having extremely fast loading times for a lot of the older games. Breath of the Wild being one of them, so that's gonna be really fun to play through. It'll also go a lot faster than other game mode. Although, not sure if it's gonna save much time in this game. I did find out all your data does transfer over, but I guess I should probably tell you why I don't actually find out do it. Well, I'm gonna tell you a special story. At one point, I got a Wii U. We were really excited to get, we were already excited, our family was already excited to get the Wii U. And so when we heard the Wii U was coming out, we got an online chat. It was really cool and we wanted to play it a lot. And one of the first things we wanted to do was transfer all of our Wii data over to our Wii U using the transfer system. I don't know why, but that transfer system just messed up completely. It might be the most buggy system in the game because whenever we did it, our Wii U bricked up, and we had to buy another one, and it was not fun. I think that was probably one of the saddest moments we've had in a while. And ever since then, my family kind of somewhat disliked the Wii U. We were able to get another one, but we just couldn't get it to work anymore. I think eventually we were able to get the transfer to work, but in the end, we ultimately just loaded our Wii stuff on the Wii U, and yeah, that's kind of happens there. Ever since now, I've been very worried to transfer my data, so unless I want to destroy the system, I think I'm not going to transfer that. Anyways, I think the Switch 2 is going to be a much better hardware, so I hope we won't have to worry about that messing up, but like, even still, just for obvious reasons, I will not be switching the Switch 2 by going to I might still play the Switch 2, I'm just saying I might still use the Switch 1 for this game. In fact, I'm actually, just to be safe, I am not going to stop the Switch 1 playthroughs on this until we get the hardware. Since here we're already there, we'll go ahead and do this. You guys are already pretty. I don't think I wrote anything. So I think it'd be easier to just do this. Okay, well, despite not using magic, I think this works pretty well. I mostly did this so I wouldn't have to use magic again, because this is a really, I don't know, right now it's not really that fun. We didn't want to do this instead. Do this in one cycle of using magic fountain instead of using pull throughout the game. This might save a little bit of time, who knows. Anyway, for those obvious reasons, I will still use the Switch 2. I'm just not sure if I want to do the transfer yet. But what I heard is flawed, so I'll probably still do that. I'm just gonna wait until we are done this game. Because I would cry if I lost my data. We're so far in it. I would really cry if I lost my data. I know it's been cloud saved just to be sure, which is a nice thing about being a Switch Online member, but I still don't. Maybe I'd rather finish this game first, and then whenever I do other playthroughs, they'll just be on the Switch too, so that'll be cool. Unfortunately, I will say you won't don't see the graphical updates on the Switch 2, because as you know, that game can run on 120 FPS hardware on specific TVs, but yeah. Because our frame rate is brought to 60, it kind of messes up. So yeah, we'll have to set it to 60 FPS, unfortunately, for most recordings. It's kind of dumb that they lock it at 60 frames per second, but it is what it is. It's just something we have to deal with. We can certainly make it work, though. Alright, that defense setup worked for that, but I did not like how long that took, so I think we're still gonna use the normal strat here. No reason to waste any more time than from what I've noticed, it's probably not even worth it to especially with Wizzro due to how long it takes. So it'd be simpler to just do this. Just go right for extreme crush to knock them both down and just start doing this instead. You can like get in between them. Maybe slash and learn how we can probably get really quickly. May seem like we'll get up really quickly, but we can always just knock them back down like that. So fast anyway, we can pretty much nail it incredibly quickly. Yeah, I think the Domas are just gonna take out so I think what I want to do is make sure we get one first. And on the spot here while these troops are appearing once. Get a couple of them. So like here, right, there's most troops, and use this. Then, just so that Goma doesn't take up too much space, we'll attack him. He will take out some troops, I believe, but better than nothing. Take that a bit differently. Got it done. Since Rizzle is a really fast jump seller, it's gonna be very easy to do this build with him in general. He might be one of the fastest characters, so we'll definitely try to speedrun pretty fast with him if we can. Okay, this is the one we want to do the thing for, which is anti-boss formula thing. That is. Alright, here we go. We get to do this. We have to go right in this. Okay, well, we'll probably use the special still. They just won't be the same. Gonna be doing any specials, maybe just safer. Oh, we annihilated them. Okay, that time we destroyed them. this. Boom is right in my face. I guess that works. Might have not been my intended target, but we should be able to do this special from here. Fine. Okay, yeah, this is a really good alien, actually. Yeah, okay, this might actually be the best. Do this, yeah. There's a lot of aliens. Now they should all die, right? Except for maybe that one. Okay, now we'll green crush this one. Nice. Took out all 4 of them there that time. Maybe this one is different because, like, I think sometimes I take out Goma, other times it doesn't even get taken out at all. It's hard to know. There we go. There we go. Easy enough. Looks like the Goma's despawned as intended this time. Sometimes one of them will stay up, even after the battle is over. It's a little weird, but it happens sometimes. Alright, well, so far this character has been going by a lot faster than some of the others so far. That felt like one of the fastest times we have yet, since we could just AoE them down fast. Alright, now we just need, yeah, these ones. Which we do not want to use any buffs for anyway, or Apothecary Drink says. So, we're on to this now. Better known as the boring part, also known as the part where we get to do the you-know-what. You guys know what I mean by now. I'm gonna do this more than normal strat. Just try to defeat them all with magic. If I run out, I'll just do magic. The reason why we're doing this fast, even though we have to take minutes anyways, is simply that we want to step. Oh my gosh. So I think I have to wait for him. For those of you who don't know, King Ganon is kind of weirdly bugged in a way where he tried to use Extreme Crush while he's doing nothing, the attack will just miss another. Why it does that, it's just really dumb. Magic found just in case. So we'll grab this. This. Go. Quick knockdown. Okay, 720 first set of giant bosses. It's really good. To start off with. We'll just grab this and use this as our magic as well. already on the attack phase. Barely got it in time, but I won't get a quick attack. Oh, okay, well at least we'll take it out the edge. That's not bad. That magic actually worked really well. Oh, summon right here. Of course we're gonna take him out right away. Alright, well, you know what to expect now by this point. I'll see you guys when the timer is concluded. And with it, the battle as well. We'll see ourselves right there. Or I guess our rest again. It's supposed to be based off of a big answer. So we're basing. Anyway, I'll see you guys when the timer's concluded with the battle as well. See ya. We are back, guys. The timer is concluded, and with it, the battle as well. And their performance was abysmal compared to Wizzro's, apparently. Clearly, they should stat many troops are really trying hard, but then again, so you don't know. You don't know what's going for their heads, honestly. Anyway, let's just go for all these. Sell them all and find. Get some stir items back. I think we have more than enough to make it through. We'll say once we get closer to the end, we'll start using anti-boss formula. And hope, you know, I don't want to do it here. This is a brave battle. That'll be kind of a waste to use it there. I think when I get to the last row, I might start using it more aggressively again, because again, I don't plan on using them. So anyways, when I get done with them, mostly I started doing this to give myself some use for my common materials. Okay, well I know what to do now. We need to basically go outside of here. Otherwise, for some reason, don't think we're in between. Sometimes doesn't do what you want it to do. But as long as we are outside here, they can easily be defeated. Yeah. He's like in the wall there. He was attacking me through the wall there. Cheating through other stuff wasn't enough. Now he tries to attack me through the wall. Hopefully. Can't do it because he's not close enough. No, silly Ganon. Just far enough away from that. I could have been really scary. And then we'll head over here. Doesn't care what this AOP does, we're just trying to saute out this after all. being very mean again. Pastor Donald does not want to open his mouth, so I'll just do that instead. Okay, his guy spawned literally right on the finish. Take him out right away. This enemy doesn't constantly follow me around. Found the real one. So don't worry about it, Chief. Nice ass. Oh. Okay, I need to do this properly. Once they actually did open his mouth, should have done that ages ago. Once. Take him out. Fine. Alright, well, you know what to expect now. We'll see you guys when the timer is concluded with it. Battle as well. Glad that females got out like the face, and yeah. Hey, guys, girls, the timer is concluded, and with it, we battle as well. So yeah, we're on to the last battle in this set, and then we'll just have the survival battles, which we'll do in the next episode. Yeah. If you guys are enjoying this playthrough so far, because I will say you will be getting the other Hyrule Warrior playthrough soon enough. Age of Calamity, of course, and then the new one whenever that comes out. I think both of those are probably going to be a lot more challenging than this game. I'll say, depending on what they make you do for that might be a stall fest actually 100%. I don't know. I hope it actually ends up being much easier though. I think I might not even do the full 100%. It depends on what is actually required. Like, will I grind the characters to max level? Probably not anymore. So I absolutely need to for the story. I won't do it. I am very interested to at least see what it's like though. For those of you who don't know, the reason for those of you who don't know, the reason why I haven't played Breath of the Wild in a while is because I want to actually do the prequel to Breath of the Wild, which is the Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Because it's technically a prequel to Breath of the Wild, and then we can do Breath of the Wild. Crazy great game everyone talks about. Classic Red Dead being just as annoying as ever. It's like, nothing's changed. Doesn't matter, we're Wizzro, doesn't matter that we're cheap in our own rights. We still get destroyed by these guys just because that happens. It's a thing that we'll have to deal with. I could probably take out the boss before. I will not be able to stop the boss from finding something. Well, if you're not going to attack right away, then I was hoping at least one of them would attack, but I don't know. You know what to do now. We're going to use this ahead of time. You see, oh my, right here. Not very fancy. think the studs are just... It might be split up, honestly. How about that? Hit you with a bow from midair. Retreat like that. How about that? Let's see. So I just use the attack anyway. Honestly, I don't even care about the re-deads. Their worst attack is actually when they try to mobilize you from range. That is it seems like get rid of those guys. I think Wizzro has a very broad card, so that makes sense. Although he in himself technically wanted there, so I guess it's kind of maybe he just what I'm trying to say is maybe he's this duplicate we're about destroying here. Maybe that's one of his other selves. Okay, so it looks like the stock's just as I expected. Okay, well, it looks like we're taking out the stock shirt. Hilma wants to be a fervor idiot and jump. For those of you who don't know, that is by far my least favorite attack. Just literally losing 10 seconds to get everything. Okay, it looks like the attack is not, so at least we have to worry about that. Okay, now we just have to this guy. Patient, but who cares? To still use magic anyway. These are maybe it had to be like right in front of it. Oh. I mainly did that because the read was right next to it. Ignore him for now, you want to just go right on to the next set. Somehow they're all in enough. Must be on the... Oh my gosh, where... I don't think anything even is happening. Okay, where's the cheater? I think we already defeated him. Somehow a regen cheated me, uses his attack right as he was dying. Yeah, with that, which froze me. Alright, I'm literally gonna destroy every single thing. Right now. I should be using magic anyway. I guess that just reminded me. I need to use magic. So we're gonna right in his face and shove it into him. Bam! Dare you cheat me like that? And let's get out of here, summoner. No one likes you. Alright, now that those guys are gone, now the balance has been restored to Hyrule. I'm gonna see you guys when the timer is concluded with it, the battle as well. Hopefully that crap doesn't happen again. I have no guys. Alright, that was a little late, but yeah, timer is concluded. With it, the battle as well. Think you know what to expect now. I'll see you guys in the next video. Comment, rate, subscribe. I'll see you guys later. We did part 1 of Wizzro's Battle and Boss Challenge A rank. Now we're gonna do the second part in the next episode, which will be the survival battles. Until then, see you guys later. Bye.